Cuda.com back with you, surging into the second half here at Calvert Hall, and this third quarter brought to you by FCA Lacrosse. As always, thank you to FCA for their sponsorship this season, and you can check them out at fcalax.com or call 443-212-8131. Christian Payne here with the opening face-off of the second half, joined by none other than Ty Zanders. Great job by Bones to get the second effort. Little spin dilly-issues for Germershausen. Jordan checks in for his first of the afternoon right off the bat.
Always nice to get that goal right off the bat, like you said. You know, sets the tone for the second half. Whether it's the end of a quarter, end of a half, you know, beginning of a quarter, it's always crucial to, you know, start off the right way.
Right before the break, Ty, we were talking about momentum with Booker, and of course, I want to say thanks to Booker again. He's probably got the most momentum right now because he's jetting over to BWI to have Denver.
Yeah.
But
off the mile high.
Wonderful display of execution out of the break. Got to believe Coach Matthews is a part of that. Once again, Bones doing what he does best. Lefty laser near side, courtesy of Andrew Fanshaw. He did not move his feet, but he didn't need to. 7-3 Hall. 2 goals for the Cards in 21 seconds. A legal procedure against D'Amelio, and watch out.
And you know why Calvert Hall can score those goals just like that, and it's all because of Bones Kelly. Winning those face-offs himself easily, getting into the open man, and he's an absolute wizard at the face-off X.
Not only is number 24 a leader this team, but he's kind of that jack-of-all-trades two-way midfielder that we love to see in 2013. Shot just wide right. Nice little hop, skip, jump move to his left coming from Johnny Kelly. The Kellykin, a point of emphasis here on LaSalle Road. Lots of tradition for the family. Of course, trio of guys this year. Very early on here in the third quarter, brought to you by FCA Lacrosse. Check out FCA on Twitter and Facebook, and also you want to go ahead and give them a call as soon as possible at 443-212-8131. I encourage you to sign up for their world-class events and programs for young men and women looking to impact the lacrosse community for Christ. Another solid possession here. Cards can be patient, Ty. They've kind of got that first half jitter out of the way and looking pretty strong.
Yeah, I mean, once you build that 7-3 lead, you don't want to go, you know, really hard all the time. Your guys will be tired. I'm not crazy about Calvert Hall's depth. Slow it down, take smart possessions like this, and put the balls in your hand. You know, put the ball in the hands of your playmaker. Stephen Kelly, Timmy Kelly, Jordan Germershausen, they can make something happen. But, you know, slow down. There's still plenty of time left.
Bones making the initial move towards the inside. Kept alive, though. This first mid unit has been all over it. Germershausen. Heavy pressure, a couple little slaps on the hands. Jake Berger laying some wood like Davis for the O's. He was an absolute monster in the month of April. Loving it.
I think he jacked one last night, I want to say.
You were there.
I was there, so probably know that, but probably wasn't in my seats.
Camden Yards, one of the best places to be in the 410 area code.
Absolutely.
This time of year. The other is right here at Paul Angelo Russo Stadium, and great defensive stand by the Crusaders right when they needed it.
And the coach in St. Paul's is so strong that I'm sure Bricado, Winska, Candy, Whiteley are all saying, you know, calm down. It's, just like I said a few minutes ago, it's a long game. You know, take chances maybe, make smart plays. And this is a strong group. Relatively young, but seasoned. Athletic, strong, good lacrosse players. Let's see what they can make happen in this possession.
St. Paul's looking to find the soft spot of the Cardinal defense, but I'm not sure if there is one. They've been pretty stingy, just 3 goals so far. They sit on the 7-3 lead here in the third. Fake flip. Great play. And just touching the twine and breaking ankles. Moving to his left. No doubt about that one. Alex McGovern with a capital crank. 7-4. 8:40 left to go in the third. Back to the face-off battle we go. Now in for the Crusaders, giving D'Amelio a little bit of a blow as Hank Ford. He gets it by default, so the tide turning back in the Crusaders' direction. It's been a crusade, to say the least, for St. Paul's this season. Great shot coming in on the left hand down the alley by Usan there, but Crusaders, checking in at 15-4, lost the past 3 though, so they're due for one tie.
Yes, and they have lost those 3 to the MIAA's top 3 seeds. So it's not like it's in scrubs, but you want to be playing your best lacrosse coming into May. I mean, that's the goal in college lacrosse. Duke lost a few, but they play well, in late April and May, and that's what matters.
Here's Pollard. Short stick matchup. Now flip exchange with Flegg. Flegg is quick. He got a bead towards GLE, and every time you get that step, you're in the danger zone. So penalty, little yellow on the field. Not the yellow we like to see though, Ty. Not too many penalties, which is a good sign. Both these teams are just going at each other and doing it the right way. 7:52 left to go here in this third quarter. Third quarter brought to you by FCA Lacrosse. Become a solid player both on and off the field. Visit FCALax.com. Another EMO. Usual suspects in for the Crusaders. Little 3-3 set. Flegg unleashes a bouncer and checks in to the second half scoring party. Uh-oh. I smell a run. 7-5 Crusaders. Step in the right direction. Officials on the same page. A delayed game on the face-off, so back to St. Paul's. They are managing this third quarter tremendously. Set sail on that far side. Working in
invert.
Exactly right. That invert offense is definitely a key here in 2013. Talk about some teams in D3 doing it well. St. Mary's, the coach Chris Hasbrook, doing it to a T against Salisbury, beating them in the CAC final. Quick snapshot sent to the turf is Flegg. He's opportunistic.
Hasbrook, one of my favorite guys in Division III lacrosse. Really good dude. A lot of St. Paul's guys going to St. Mary's. Probably had about 4 or 5 in the roster at least.
The Hasman down in southern Maryland. If you ever get the opportunity to go down there, I would encourage you. Beautiful scenery and also some sailing. It's like a Sperry Dockside commercial down there.
Yeah, so is the St. Paul's Calvert Hall game.
Also, Ray-Bans on a day like this. Can't ask for better atmosphere for MIAA quarterfinal action. Here we go. Win. We can weather the storm of some top-notch checks. Hitch step, just letting that thing go with no hesitation. Just a foot over the crossbar, though. McGovern has had a nice start. Gives way to Flegg. Flegg feeds the inside. Nifty roll dodge, shot, score. Towel on the field, too. Ring it up, young fella. Henry Reel, getting real. 7-6, watch out.
I wish the Godfather, Joe Rice, could get a glimpse of that student section over there.
Joe
Absolutely
Rice.
bonkers down there. Loud and
With the
proud.
Canon camera doing wonderful work for us in our CUDA team today, as always. And Ty, the Crusade is coming. 3-goal run for the blue and gold. Little 7 Nation Army chant after that last goal. Gotta believe they're hearing that maybe all the way down at the bank this afternoon. Everybody outside today. Hitch to his left. Kelly. He's not afraid to pull the trigger. Definitely a good take, but Possession is the name of the game, especially in the playoffs. We got 5:40 left to go in this third quarter. Up top. Here's Bones.
Lacrosse, of course, also a game of runs. Calvert needs to stop the bleeding here with that 3-goal run for the Cruisies. Germantown hoping to stop the bleeding there, and that shot, that quick shot, they'll retain possession here.
Germershausen never one to pass up an opportunity, and he has such a quick set of hands, showcased by that last little snapshot. Back to the Hall, possession, protecting this home turf. Bouncer, wide left. Ty, we're talking about history as well between the series. Always a big matchup, but the Crusaders have something to play for because they haven't been victorious since '07 here at Paul Angelo Russo Stadium.
Never easy winning in this field.
Crusaders extending that pressure a little bit, getting on the gloves of the Cards. Here's Bones to set the table once again. Oh, lift check. And somehow, some way, number 24 will find that window. If there's a will, there's a way. Then call on Stephen Kelly because he's your man. 8-6, Calvert Hall on the Bones goal.
Final goal by number 24, Stephen Kelly, unassisted.
Bones crushes the Crusade before it gets across the Mason-Dixon line. Stops the 3-goal run, 8-6.
And then wins the face-off himself.
Full service effort. Don't mind if I do. That's why he's one of the premier players in the country. Played on that U19 team. Will take his talents down to Tobacco Road, Ty. Gotta be excited to get him in a Tar Heel uniform.
The ACC champion North Carolina Tar Heels facing off against Lehigh this weekend. First round action. How about our man Booker getting that Albany-Denver game? Flying out there as we speak, although probably not as you watch this, back at home.
Booker can do it with the best of them. Calling the shots out there. Mile-high atmosphere. Gotta love it. A second mid-look. Getting some burn here in the third quarter. Skip pass, too hot to handle on that far side initially, but second effort. Still in limbo, and there the Crusaders get a big GB on that far side, weathering a couple whacks. Real starts the break. Now off to the long stick of Matini. Timeout. Back to the action here, out of the timeout here in the third quarter. Christian Payne alongside Ty Zanders. 3:21 to go, 8-6. The Hall still with the lead. This third quarter brought to you by FCA Lacrosse. FCA is committed to developing three-dimensional athletes and coaches, people who want to fulfill their potential physically, mentally, and spiritually. And I would say the Cardinals have done all three so far here this afternoon as they clear once again and check it in.
I must say, I did not see Calvert Hall winning this game and going up a few goals like they did. But, like I said, Stephen Kelly gives them the opportunity to do so. So does their coaching staff. Really, from top to bottom, a phenomenal set of coaches.
You know why that is, Ty?
Kelly. Why is that, Christian?
One word, and that's parity.
Yes, absolutely. Always a factor in the MIAA.
MIAA every year, but also every division.
Yep.
And, of course, editor's voice, Jay Gelati, just pinning the tail on the donkey with that great article. Enjoyed that one, as always.
I know you love that.
Always love it. Timeout on the field, 2:25 to go. Still sitting at 8-6 here on the Sal Road. The Hall with the lead. Back to it here in the third quarter. Christian Payne joined by Ty Zanders for this quarterfinal stage, MIAA. Everybody on hand, enjoying themselves. There's a lot of great lacrosse. Feed to the inside, shot just wide left. Kelly almost checks in for another one. Great job to pick the apple off the tree. Come through that long knife. Travis Wood. That's why he's going to be a Blue Jay. Going to Hopkins, Travis Wood. Gets possession alive for the Crusaders, back across midfield. Now, under 2 minutes to go here in the third quarter. This one's going down to the wire side, definitely neck and neck, and if Crusaders can check in once again here, then we've got a new game.
Wonderful to see some more flip plays for the St. Paul's Crusaders. Seen a lot of that today and all season. Nice check there.
Luzon thought he had a thread.
I think that was a check. I don't know. Maybe I was sleeping. But John Henneberry's making some good plays today.
Henneberry is swift. D-Mitty doing a little surgery. Thought he had another possession alive, but nothing is so sure here this afternoon. Another chance here for St. Paul's. Winners of 10 straight to start their campaign here in 2013, but since then it's been a little bit more of a rocky road. Lost their past 3 contests. Now 54 seconds left to work. Win. Who's on, trying to get those hands free. Feed the inside, handled initially by Flegg.
What for the BTB it looked like?
You know he's got that in his backpack.
Some funk in his bag, as our man Booker would say. Flegg now directing things from up top. Not used to seeing him up there.
Great check. Laying down the law. That far side, Tyler Mays taking the short trip to Towson. Also, a member of FCA Lacrosse, our sponsor here in the third quarter. Henneberry gets the referee to pull the trigger. Yellow towel down with limited ticks, and there you go. Going into the final frame, Calvert Hall will be man up with a 2-goal lead, 8-6. This third quarter brought to you by FCA Lacrosse. Visit them online, fcalax.com, as we look to log in to the final frame here, Calvert Hall.